Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Bob from Trade Genius, the 25th of February, just before the futures markets open on Sunday. But as we know, the crypto room is open 24/7. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk through the main coins that I follow and just talk through kind of how I look at it. And I describe myself as for the purpose of this video, as a short swing trader. So take that in that context. If you're a hodler, or if you're a long swing guy and or lady, or if you're a day trader, that's not really what I'm going to talk about today. I'm talking about short swing trades in them for a day or two, maybe three, depending on if we get a trend run. And my personal goal is to grow this stash 10% a week. And so I'm over that goal for the year so far. And I just want to kind of go through my methodology, what I'm thinking about, how I'm doing it. And also before I do that is between now and the end of the month, if you guys want anything that's in our store, you can use a promo code from me called 50me. And the first 15 people that sign up before the end of the year will be able to get 50% off of what's listed at the store prices there. Really good deal. Even though the cryptos have been consolidating, it's absolutely opportunities to make money. And the key here is the volatility. There's a lot of price action on the coins. And we know secularly that the governments and the stock markets are going to blow up, and things are going to move from financial assets to commodities, and they're going to move from fiat based to sound money based, from the bank, not from the banking to the non-banking. And that's right up crypto's alley. So it's just really a matter of patience, and just keep working your stash and grow it over time. So I'm just going to blast through these right now for you. So I like to look at it hourly. I have a signal that I look at, and I look at a couple things. One is I like to look. Linear regression is the big thing for me. This looks back 100 hours, and it's telling me that Bitcoin is still technically in a downtrend. So any trade you're going to take is going to be counter trend. And so when this number here is above 50, that means the angle of descent or the angle of ascent is more steep. And so it's hard to make money unless you get lucky. Okay, so right now Bitcoin, to trade it short, at least using the way I like to trade it, is that you'd have to really be quick on the trades, or you're gonna have difficulty making money. So setting Bitcoin aside, there's other opportunities. And then here we'd look at the next one is Dash. Dash is the same way. And so not interesting to me unless this channel starts trending up, or it breaks up over this 640 area. Enigma, I talk about this coin a lot. I like it. Now Enigma is starting to trend higher, but since Bitcoin is falling, you can make money on Enigma and still lose money overall, because the Bitcoin price is still in a consolidation down. And so I like to trade these coins off the Bitcoin currency when they're both trending higher, because then you get a two for your way. So anyway, just noted that. That's good to know. Enigma has been consolidating at this price range, and I think once Bitcoin turns, any buy signals I get on Enigma, I'll be trading it, because then you just get a really nice push to your portfolio. What's really been working out, I haven't traded it yet, but I'm just in general, is that the Ethereum Classic's been holding up really well, and you could trade this off the Tether right now, and it looks like it's setting up for another buy right now. And see, it's under 50, so it's trending now. When it's under 50, I don't necessarily wait for a buy sell signal. You got them here, okay, and then you got a sell signal here. I'll buy on a move into the channel like this, to look for a move to the top of the channel, okay? And 34 to 38, if you get that 10% move, like I said, I'm looking for 10% a week, consistently, 70 weeks you could be up 1,000%. So just to put it in perspective for you. Not saying that I do that. I lost money last week, but I'm just saying that that's how you try to grind out your growth in your portfolio. Swinging for the fences never works in trading, and I think now that big money has gotten into the cryptos, I think some of these toothpaste squirts on some of these higher market cap coins are going to be a little bit farther in between, unless we start getting some secular moves in volatility in the dollar. Moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum flattened out, so if you like to trade it, you could trade it off these bounces off the bottom of the channel, like here, and you get out when it goes to the above and comes back in. Here's a trade here too, and here's another buy signal on it right now. So that buy signal hit at 819. It's at 840. That's 3% so far, and you got to realize you're only paying 0.5% for a round trip on these coins. So if you're a true trader, you could take your 10% any way you can get it. So I just want to let you know you can grind it out that way too. I've spent a couple weeks doing that, a couple 3%, 4% moves. You got to realize, because I'm not botting this, I miss some of the moves because I'll be in cash when I'm sleeping. So here's Komodo, another one I like on the Bitcoin side, and it's consolidating as well, starting to flatten out. But like I said, I'll wait for Bitcoin to start moving before I jump into it. Litecoin I am in, and there's a nice push here, and if it pushes back into this channel here, I have two choices. I could sell it, or I could just follow my my V stop, and so I'm just keeping an eye on it here right now. But if it pushes down, but this move right here is 8%. Okay, so my week is starting off pretty good in terms of capturing profit for my my weekly grind. You got Neocoin, which is just doing really well. Okay, now this move here is over 50. Probably okay to trade it if you're even trading against the Bitcoin that's kind of drifting down. So, but this move here is great. You catch one of these moves, you can follow the V stop. I've not traded this Neocoin here yet. I've just been focusing pretty much on Litecoin, Monero, and Ripple at the moment. But Neo looks pretty good. It's grinding really hard, and if Bitcoin starts to move and this maintains its upward pace, then I may have to rethink jumping in on it. Here's Stellar. I have it on there. I'm just mostly interested in it. It's starting to flatten out. It's still steep down. Not interested in trading it. And the same with Monero. It's just not ready to buy yet. Looks like it's trying to break out. See how the trend changes here over time on the look back. And then Ripple, I think, has been pretty flat here. Yeah, I consider anything under 0.5 to be a flat channel, and you can trade these bottoms and get out on these tops. And with Ripple, you can just grind 3, 4, 5% all day long. So anyway, I just thought I'd share with kind of how I look through and how I make my decisions, and join us. This is just one way to skin the cat. My partner Phil runs a great room. We have hundreds of people trading the cryptos 24/7. Chat room's always open. We push out signals from Phil's team on other coins. I'm just talking about the top 8 to 10 market cap coins here, but Phil's chasing everything in there that looks like that it's opportunity to make good money. Great room. You can also request and purchase the signals for TradingView, and we'll give you access to it as well. And we have some really cool things coming out in the spring that'll, I think, will blow you away. So we'd love for you to join us. And thanks for listening. And I'll come back at you guys a little bit later, maybe tonight or tomorrow with some more videos. Bye-bye.